Testing, testing, check 1, 2, testing, testing. Fantastic. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to North Turramurra Recreation Area for this Round 6 NPL Women's New South Wales Clash. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon as the 4th placed Northern Tigers host 8th placed Macarthur Rams. It's been a tough start to the season for the Rams, just having their first game at home last week due to Linwood Park's renovations, a 4-3 win over the Newcastle Jets. While for the Northern Tigers, they're one of 4 undefeated sides at this point of the season, and they could very well be the only undefeated side at the end of the weekend's action. But they'll have to win here tonight to ensure that they are, at the very least, still on that list, regardless of how many of the other teams win tomorrow. We'll take you through the starting lineups. First for the home side, the Northern Tigers, it's number 1, Anna Norton. Number 2, Servet Uzunla. Number 4 is Isabella Keach. Number 9 is Hayley Johnson. Number 10 is Charlotte Mortlock. Number 12, Saffron Grass. 14, Beth Bernardi. 16, Olivia Cartwright. Number 18, Bo Burton. Number 21, Nikola Dominikovic, who's also the captain. And running out the starting side, that's number 22, Maya Cameron. Substitutes, number 24 is Julia Tashira. Number 28 is Katja Clement. Number 29 is Rosie Ewan. Number 31 is Annalise Glastonbury as a reserve goalkeeper. Number 42 is Data Taylor. And 44 is Isla Witham. While for the visiting Macarthur Rams, number 3, Chantel Miniti. Number 10 is Sakura Najima. Number 13 is Libby Morris. Number 14 is Jayla Lee on wing. Number 22 is Hayley Callow. Number 24 is Abby Puckett. Number 25 is Claire Corbett. Number 27, Charlotte Hampshire. Number 29 is Liana Luong. Number 31 is Jaslyn Lewis. Jaslyn Lewis Draker. Sorry, just misread my own handwriting there. Number 33 is Lana El Cordy. And that is a starting lineup for the visitors. Substitutes, number 12, Matilda Wadowitz. Number 19 is Madison Swatridge. Number 26 is Amelia Plummer. Number 30 is Janaea Barudi. Number 38 is Gabriella White. Number 41 is Abigail Inman. So just confirming, number 31, Jaslyn Lewis Draker. As I try to make my handwriting just a touch neater there, so I don't make that mistake again. It will be the Macarthur Rams running from left to right on your screen here in the first half as we get underway there in the mostly maroon jersey with grey trim down the front. The maroon shorts and grey socks, while for the home side of the Northern Tigers, they're in the predominantly white jersey with green trim, black shorts and white socks. So Rams on the ball here to Abby Puckett, who will pass it off here to Lana El Cordy. Cordy not able to get there with it appears as though there's been a change in number for one of the Northern Tigers players. What have I just... No, my apologies, I have written down the number wrong. So in jersey number 3 it is Servet Azumla. It heads out on to the far side for the home side. They'll come back across the face of goal here to Azunla. As Keach sends it long. It's Charlotte Mortlock on the ball, looking to pass it out onto the wing. She does so. The cross comes in, goes behind Dominikovic. Johnson brings it down and gets the pass away. We taken away there by Puckett. Rams on the move here as Abby Puckett looks to be in behind. Is the defender getting back, gets the pass away into the middle, and danger averted there for the home side. And it's a beautiful through ball in behind here. Dominikovic looking to run onto it. Shoulder to shoulder, she wins it. As Hayley Callow comes away with it. Dominikovic claiming a penalty, but the referee says no. As we head back the other way now, here's Sakura Najima. Najima on the ball, getting a pass away there to Puckett. It is with Corbett. And he passes in here for Callow, who takes a shot. And a very routine save there for Norton. Hampshire passes it on. It's blocked away, but the Rams will recover. It's a little bit of quick passing there, and here comes Alcordy with it, passing it off to Callow, to Corbett, who goes across field. A little through ball in behind there, stopped by the Tigers. As Cartwright will go back to Norton. I'll go to Keach. To Azunla. Keach. Sends it long. It's Maya Cameron. We'll go back to Keach. Not able to find a way forward there. The Tigers. Yes, Azunla sends it long, looking for Cartwright. It's Dominikovic making the trek back to cover Cartwright on the run there. Cartwright will launch it long, headed into the box by Hayley Johnson. It's going to bounce away from the box, and the Rams will get possession of the ball here. And that's a blistering pass in behind here for Hayley Callow. Chasing down is Isabella Keach. Callow might get the shot away, cuts back on the inside. Gets it, tries to get a pass away to Najima, who goes out to Corbett. The shot comes in, and the flag has stayed down, and it's a goal for Claire Corbett. The first of the evening here. And we're not even 5 minutes gone. And the Macarthur Rams 1 lead the Northern Tigers 0. As Claire Corbett in the 5th minute tucks home an opportunity that looked like it was fleeting away with every extra touch of the ball. Beautiful pass in behind for Callow, who found Najima, who was then able to find Corbett. And so if the Northern Tigers want to remain undefeated, they'll have to come from behind to do it. The Northern Tigers games this season have certainly led themselves to some late goals, which have both cost and gained the Tigers points. Plenty more action to come in this one. As Keach on the ball will come across to Azunla. We'll go back to Keach. The long ball in behind, looking for Dominikovic. Keeper attempts to claim it. Johnson puts it over everyone and the crossbar as well for a goal kick. Just needed to control the touch a little bit better, but in order to loft it over everyone, had to get it just a little bit higher than she probably would have liked from the distance out that she was. Cartwright wins it. Dominikovic with across to Johnson. Goes to Beth Bernardi. Bernardi shoots. That one's going wide. Trouble there for Jaslyn Lewis-Draker. As the Rams look to play out from the back here. There's Corbett. Go back. One by Bernardi. It should win a throw in as well. Already one game that's taken place so far in round 6. It was a 2-1 win for NWS Spirit earlier this afternoon against Bulls FC Academy. Sky Helmerick second half brace doing the damage there. A little bit of potential miscommunication here. Najima was closing in, but cleared out by Norton, although not still in danger. Now the Tigers might be able to get it out through Azunla. I'll have to come back here to Cartwright as they'll settle it down. Saffron Grass passing it out to Keith. She's dropped out of the midfield temporarily, but it's Hayley Johnson on the end of this pass, and Johnson has to try to control it. Spins around a couple of times, and a diving save there by Jaslyn Lewis-Draker, and that will be the first corner of the evening, going the way of the Northern Tigers. A right foot in swinging corner to be delivered, and that's put in by Johnson, who then followed up, but wide by, I believe that was Saffron Grass, who ended up getting the second shot away there. There's Jayla Leon Wing unable to keep that one in play. Be brought down by Najima, and Corbett just a little bit too heavy there on the first touch, unable to control it, as Puckett will put it backwards, and Puckett will get the ball back. This time she'll move it out here, close up to the near side for Lana El-Cordy, who comes out to Hayley Callow. Intercepted there by Maya Cameron. That'll be a throw in for the Tigers. So we're just about 11 minutes gone here. Macarthur Rams 1, Northern Tigers 0. It's Paletti on the call here with you this evening from North Taramara Recreation Area. And we thank you for joining us wherever you may be tuning in from, as there was a slight error there on the pass, and Northern Tigers looking to capitalise. Shot from Hayley Johnson, saved by Lewis-Draker. That will be headed out of play by Cartwright. So it will be El-Cordy to take the throw. out of place. It's going to be Tigers throwing. It will be Cartwright to throw it in this time. He's got a couple of different options. Dominikovic calling for it on the header. Johnson. Bring it down, Johnson. Goes back. It takes a touch on the way through to Azunla by Najima. Not enough to intercept and control it, so no danger there for the Tigers, but they'll have to be careful. It just turned over right there to Callow. Passed away to Corbett. Will be chipped in behind for Najima. No, it won't, because the Tigers are going to get there first. Brought down by Chantal Maniti. Pass it away there to Charlotte Hampshire, who goes for a blistering run. And if the Tigers are quick here, they might be able to... I was going to say they might be able to catch out the Rams, but that would require maintaining possession of the ball. Calls a reset coming from the Tigers players. And Azunla and Keach just passing it around for a little bit, and Keach goes to Bernardi. It'll come, and this time there is some miscommunication that's ended badly. Sakura Najima gets a shot away. What a save by Anna Norton, and that will be the first corner of the evening for the visitors. And it's the second time there's been a little bit of miscommunication at the back there from the Tigers. First time was no harm, no foul, as Norton was able to clear it without any sort of issue. But this time around, the Rams get a shot away through Skurinajima as the corner is whipped in. It's not cleared yet. There is a Rams player down. Back to her feet now. And Grass to Bernardi. Come away here to... Can't quite see who that is, as you can tell. We're on ground level here. It was Bo Burton who's passed it out. And it's going to come all the way back to Keach. That one's well up in the air, kept in. And it's allowed to bounce. As Saffron Grass in the midfield tries to get it away. Tries to go short to Azunla. Come out here for Cartwright, through for Bernardi. Bernardi looked for the heel back pass, and she will recover it. Bernardi. Najima. Short, looking for Corbett, picked off by Azunla. As Libby Morris. Corbett. Back to Morris. And Hampshire unable to chase that one down before it went out of play. The only takeaway from the opening 16 minutes is just how impressive this Macarthur Rams press has been. Can't quite see it on this move here, but there's been a lot of just they're moving around their front line when the defenders have the ball. They're getting in closer, closing down space. They're forcing passes. And as the game goes on, if they can keep that up, tired legs, and suddenly you might be able to start to take advantage of that and force some more turnovers deep in opposition territory, and might be able to get a couple more shots away. Now the Tigers going to move through. Cross comes in. Dominikovic isn't able to get there first. It will be put out behind for a corner. The second of the evening for the home side. I'll be hoping that this one goes a little bit better than what the first did, as Cartwright will make her way across to take it. got Haley Callow, the only player forward for the Rams. Bernardi and I believe Keach, the only players back for the Tigers, as that one is headed forward. It's loose. Shot comes in, it's blocked. And it will be kept in play. Come out onto the wing. It's going to be a Tigers throw because it's taking the deflection on the way out. A long throw in. And the Rams look to come away with it. Here's Najima. It chips it over the defenders. Corbett runs onto it, who just boots it long as far as she can towards the middle of the field. Heading up for it were Azunla and Callow. Still on here for the Rams through Libby Morris. Claire Corbett puts nothing past forward, trying to find a teammate, and that will be a goal kick. As Cartwright comes onto that one. They'll go backwards. That's going to be cleaned up there by Azunla. Dominikovic, arms raised, calling for it, but Norton elects to go to Keach, who sends it long. Haley Johnson gets a touch on that. Hampshire's going to get there first, and she'll put it out for a throw in. It's not often that you see players taller coming up against Haley Johnson, but Charlotte Hampshire has her covered in the height department. There's Bernardi. It's a pass away. It's intercepted by the Rams. Bernardi gets it back in a battle there with Najima. She'll find a teammate down the wing. Looking for a cross in. Well, dribble it into the 18-yard box and get the cross away. It's going to be another corner. Cartwright hasn't had much success thus far this evening in the opening 20 minutes. From that far corner, but to see what she can do here. Delivers it in. Far post. It's allowed to bounce. Headed away. Johnson will get there first. Grass to Johnson. Crosses it in. And cleaned up there by Lewis Draker. We'll go short to Hampshire, who'll dribble it out as she looked for Leon Wing, but couldn't quite get the pass that she wanted. And coming in behind here is Maya Cameron. But she's not able to get there before it goes out of play. A couple of the Tigers players out of position here from the corner. Haven't really had a chance to reset. Just want to see Maya Cameron here on the near side. Burton getting the pass away there to Mortlock. She'll go out to Cartwright, who is usually at left back. Cameron at right back. A bit of pressure here from Callow on her opposite number 22, Cameron. Azunla. The press just laying off again for the Rams. Probably a deliberate tactic as Keach sends that one long, looking in behind for Johnson, who's going to get on the end of it. It's gone a little bit too fast, so she's going to have to get the pass away. And the shot comes in, it's blocked. And cleared away now. Bernardi on it, goes back to Keach, and they'll try again. She'll pass it to Azunla. And you can just hear the Tigers knocking at the door. Bernardi turns it over to Corbett. Najima. And Dominikovic, foul there on Claire Corbett. She'll just help up the goal scorer for the Rams, Will Dominikovic. El Cordy to take it for Najima. And El Cordy not able to get there first. Cartwright throws it in. Bernardi to Dominikovic. Johnson went to Bernardi. Najima with it now. And the pass in behind, looking for Corbett. Azunla got there first. It's going to be picked up here by Callow. To Najima, who's gone out looking for Leon Wing, but the flag is up for offside. First offside of the game here in the 24th minute. And that free kick a couple of minutes ago has just allowed the Tigers to all get back into their positions. She'll bring Cartwright back out here onto the near side. Cameron back out onto the right. Norton drives it long into midfield. Johnson to Keach. Send it long in behind. Stopped by Libby Morris. Hampshire back to Morris. To Alcordy. To Callow. Put it in. Looking for Najima. Not quite able to get the accuracy she wanted on the pass. And the Tigers will come backwards once again. Long ball forward. And if the Tigers are quick here, they'll get in behind as it comes across, and that will be another corner. That'll be the fourth here in the opening 25 minutes. All of them coming on that far side of the ground for the home team, the Northern Tigers. Rams with one corner at the other end, also on that far side of the field. Cartwright. Long into the middle, headed forward by Johnson, and we'll repeat the process for corner number 5. That'd probably make a good parody song, actually, corner number 5. I'm sure there's people tuning in who have got a much more lyrical talent than I do that could probably make the parody work. As it's headed forward. Tigers claiming a corner. Referee says goal kick. As Lewis Raker gets us back underway to Charlotte Hampshire going short. Who goes long looking for Layla. Said for Jayla Leon Wing. Leon Wing gets a pass in for Najima. Just booted away. Hampshire heads it up. Not able to get it forward. She'll recover it. And boot it long. It's picked off by... Mortlock. And Rams with the throw. Peach goes to Norton. Najima closing in, and that was a heavy touch there from Norton. Eventually able to clear it away, but this is a couple of issues at the back for the Tigers, and they've already given up one goal, and I know the Tigers have been pushing down the door at the other end, but quite haven't been able to ram their way past the Macarthur defence. So they might have another opportunity here. Cleared away. Leon Wing loses it. In behind here, and that'll be a goal kick. And the Tigers don't find a way through soon. You might have to start asking the question as to not necessarily how wasteful they've been down this end of the field, but certainly if they could have been a lot more efficient, as Johnson heads that one up, looking for Bo Burton, who gets it to, those passes picked off by Hampshire. And the flag is up for offside. And so the Tigers, once again, failing to come up with anything down this end of the field, this time by their own doing. .29 minutes gone. Claypool bet still with the game's lone goal. In just the 5th minute of play, as Hampshire will receive the short free kick and will send it long. Keach is being closed in on fast by Leon Wing. She spins around her opposing number 4. No, sorry, I apologise. Leon Wing's wearing jersey number 14. There's no number 4 tonight in the Rams lineup. Najima in for Corbett. Cleared away only as far as Lana El Cordy. Put in behind. Cleared away. Callow. Najima tries to get a pass away. Booted long and cleared. And Maniti will just let that one gently roll out of play. Be Rams throw in here through El Cordy. Picked off by Johnson. Hampshire loses it to Bernardi. Beth Bernardi. Nicoletta Minikovic here. Gets a pass out to, I believe it's Saffron Grass there. Comes back in. It's in. Shot comes away for Dominikovic, straight into Jaslyn Lewis-Zraker. And the Tigers captain unable to get her 2nd goal of the season on that occasion. The 3rd captain off the club in the last 3 years. 2 years ago, it was the last 3 seasons, I should say. 2 seasons ago, in the 2023 season, it was Hannah McNulty, who gave up the captaincy when she went to Canberra United in the A-League Women. Came back to the Tigers in season 2024. And the captaincy was with Lily McMahon. As the Tigers looking to move away here. Nice dribbling out from the back, although it was picked off by Najima. And Maya Cameron here. Under pressure from Leon Wing. Pass to Grass. Mortlock. Don't keep possession. It's taken away by Morris. Mortlock gets it back. Johnson. Comes out here to Cartwright, who should get there first. Does so. As Accordi loses her mark. And We've got a throw in here. But yeah, so Lily McMahon took over the captaincy for season 2024. And she is currently with the Central Coast Mariners in the A-League Women, while Hannah McNulty has transferred to Apia Leichhardt. And so Dominikovic with the captain's armband. As Hayley Johnson takes a shot, saved by Lewis Draker. Lily McMahon could still come back to the club. The transfer window does open in a few weeks at the end of the A-League Women's season. Which is in the penultimate round of the regular season today. Or this weekend, I should say. And the side in action, Macarthur Rams, or one of the sides in action, now coached by Victoria Guzman. Took over for Stephen Peters, who went to Perth Glory. There's Bo Burton. Gets a pass away. Here's Johnson threading a through ball. And Callow looking to come away with it now. Callow, it's passed away to Morris, picked off by the Tigers. And, the Perth Glory in action earlier today against the Sydney FC. 1-0 win to the Sky Blues, ending the Perth Glory's finals tilt. Stephen Peters, unfortunately, will not taste silverware for the fourth consecutive season. Won't have a chance at getting silverware for the fourth consecutive season after 3 years of silverware at Macarthur. As Keach under a little bit of pressure here. Well, she'll give away the free kick here. Tigers players, including Isabella Keach, in disbelief that she had given away the foul, thinking it was going thinking that she'd won the foul. As Sakura Najima is down here. I believe that was Keach. Play on for now. Najima's still down. Keep an eye on Najima in back play here. It's being put out now, so we'll give the referee a chance to come over and have a look at Najima. Has 2 goals this season for the Rams. Who, coming into today, she had scored a third of those. Only had 6 on the season, had conceded 10. Before Corbett scoring in the 5th minute. As Najima back to her feet now. And the referee just calling all the players back to the field to resume from the throw-in. As we're inching closer towards half-time, we're into the 37th minute of play. Macarthur Rams 1, Northern Tigers 0. Claire Corbett with the game's only goal so far in the 5th minute of play. The Northern Tigers have certainly been barreling their way towards goal. They've been unable to find a way past thus far. It's Corbett. There's Saffron Grass. She'll dribble away past a couple of defenders. He'll come in behind. She was looking for Beth Bernardi. And that'll be a Tigers throw in. Not quite able to get the pass away. It's a short throw. It's lofted high. And Azunla. The pass away to come back to Azunla from Bo Burton, who'll take the shot herself. And Servet Azunla has levelled it here in the 38th minute. The centre back with a ripper of a strike will even the ledger here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. It's the Northern Tigers 1, Macarthur Rams 1. And that will go a long way to helping make sure the Northern Tigers stay undefeated after they fell behind early. Just had one of 4 sides in the competition. Still undefeated. The other 3, Manly United, the Illawarra Stingrays and Mount Druitt, all in action tomorrow. As Cartwright will be forced to clear that one out. With the Rams looking to get right back on the attack here. As the throw comes in, it's Callow. A goal kick. Rams bench yelling instructions. Sorry, the Tigers bench yelling instructions. My apologies. And there'll be a throw in for the visitors. Now Cordy throws it in. Brought down by Callow, who keeps it in. Get the pass back to Cordy. Corbett. Brought down by Puckett, cleared away, and it will be corner for the Rams. It'll be the first corner we've had on this side of the field so far this evening. All of them have been on the other side. 5 for the Tigers, 1 for the Rams. Corbett. Dominikovic heading that one out. And will be Claire Corbett to take the throw. Brought down, comes back in for Sakura Najima, who appears to have recovered from her time on the ground a little bit earlier. Bernardi clears it away. That will be a throw in here once again for Lana Alcordi. Throws it in. Corbett. It's picked off. Johnson. Bo Burton in behind for Johnson. Blocked by Hampshire. Here's Saffron Grass. Goes out onto the far side. As Charlotte Mortlock looking for the cross in. She'll send it back to Maya Cameron. And that was a very wayward cross there that's gone out for a goal kick. Corbett looking to put Najima in behind, miscues the pass. Saffron Grass looking for Charlotte Mortlock, only finding the Tigers bench. Throw comes in, and Corbett won't be able to keep that one in play. Cameron throws it in, headed down by Johnson to Charlotte Mortlock, who was looking to pass it back to Johnson. And coming away with it here is Callow looking to go in behind. Stopped by Olivia Cartwright. As they'll come right back the other way here. Dominikovic chasing that one. El Cordy's going to get there first. Ball's loose in the middle. Grass. A little bit in front of Bernardi, who looked like she was the intended target. Charlotte Hampshire got it away to Corbett. Leon Wing is not able to take possession there. Whoever Tigers player down. It'll be a resumption of play from the throw-in. So we're into the final 2.5 minutes before stoppage time. As the throw comes in. Corbett. Back to Maniti. Long looking for Callow. Cartwright will get ahead on that. Keach. Just booted out for a throw in. And a foul throw being called, so it'll come back the other way. Al Cordy being pinged for not doing the procedure properly. So Burton not able to get there. Bernardi also trying to take it away. Morris to Corbett. Comes out to Callow. Back to Corbett. Throw in for the home side. Johnson. Hampshire. Callow tried to get a touch on that and wasn't able to keep it in play. Very long throw. Johnson gets ahead to it, brought down by Maniti. Grass. Hampshire. Dominikovic. Cartwright heads it in behind for Johnson. Trying to control it. Will cut back in on the inside. Gets a pass away to Mortlock. Comes back in. Dominikovic shoots and skies that incredibly far over the crossbar. And she'll absolutely want to have that one back if she could. Which will take us through into stoppage time as we wait for a new ball. I imagine we've probably only got a couple of minutes of stoppage time here. I think 2 out of the ordinary. I believe the assistant here on the near side just communicated to Hayley Callow that it was 1 minute of indicated stoppage time as Leon Wing not able, it doesn't chase that one down because it will be a Rams throw, so no need to chase that one down because they'll get the ball back. Referee just indicating to come back to where the ball went out as the throw comes in. Pass to Libby Morris. It spins beautifully there through the midfield. Gets a pass away. Leon Wing. Najima. As the referee indicates half time, just the 1 minute of stoppage time in the first half. Here's the Northern Tigers 1, Macarthur Rams 1. Claire Corbett opened the scoring in the 5th minute of play before Servet Azunla levelled it in the 38th minute with what might be a goal of the week contender. It's Pletty on the call here with you this afternoon from North Taramara Recreation Area. Half time, Northern Tigers 1, Macarthur Rams 1. We'll be back in about 14 minutes time for the second half.
lâu không chưa?
good evening everyone, and welcome back here to the second half of Round 6 NPL Women's New South Wales action from North Turramurra Recreation Area. The two sides have swapped ends, and they'll both have 45 minutes to try and find a winner as we resume the second half with both sides locked out one apiece. Claire Corbett opened the scoring in the 5th minute for the visitors, before it was levelled up by Savet Azunla in the 38th minute with a rocket of a strike from outside of the box. Will be the Northern Tigers running from left to right on your screen here in the second half in their white jersey with green striping down the front, black shorts and white socks, while the visiting Macarthur Rams in their predominantly maroon jersey with grey piping down the front, maroon shorts and grey socks. There's Norton, passes it away to Azunla, who'll come back to Cage, who's immediately under pressure from Jayla Leon Wing. Mortlock attempts to bring it down. Mortlock going in behind here looking for Burton. Comes out to Hayley Johnson. As the cross comes in. We put back in and saved by Jaslyn Lewis-Schraker. Don't forget to reintroduce myself. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon. We thank you for joining us here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel from wherever you may be tuning in. It is the first corner of the second half here. Cartwright to deliver it in. Tried. They might get a 7th here. No. Northern Tigers still in danger. Cartwright will put it back in after receiving the pass there from Mortlock. Headed away. Only as far as saffron grass. The pass is blocked. As Azunla puts it in. And shot does come in. Carried away. And Leon Wing in a battle there with Beth Bernardi. And Hampshire will put that one out. I don't think that's where she intended it to go, but it will be Tigers throw in as they look to put the pressure on here. Mike Cameron to throw it in. There's 5 corners to 2 in the first half. All of the Northern Tigers corners coming on the far side of the ground, which is where the first one of the second half came through. And the referee has given a foul here to the home side, so potential here for an attack of some description, whether it be direct or trying to chip it in the box. It will be Savet Azunla to take it. She had the first goal, or she had the only goal for the Tigers so far, the second goal of the game. It's Corbett, Puckett and Leon Wing in the wall. Azunla going for it. She'll look to go to the bottom corner and saved by Lewis-Schraker. It was going off target, but Lewis-Schraker not taking any chances here. 3 minutes into the second half, headed forward. Cameron attempt to put it in. Dominikovic tries to bring it down. Put up in the air by Maniti. And the Tigers will stay on the attack here. As the throw comes in and Maniti not able to clear it. Hampshire will now. She'll find a teammate. Libby Morris. Corbett gets it away to Liana Lawong. Lost here. Burton. Bernardi. Morris gets it away. We put back in by the Tigers. Leon wing. Grass. Najima looks to put that in behind for Jayla. Leon wing. And it'll roll through to Norton. Leon wing with 2 goals in the under-23s competition for the Rams this season. She's yet to open her tally in first grade. So 3 goal scorers for the Rams. There's Dominikovic. Tries to add to her tally. Bo Burton has 2. Can she make it 3? Dominikovic looks to add her second. Gets it around. Lewis Draker and Nicola Dominikovic, the captain. She has scored in the 51st minute of the game to give the Northern Tigers the lead. It's Northern Tigers 2. Macarthur Rams 1. And Dominikovic gets her second of the campaign. And it could not have come at a better time for the Northern Tigers. As said at the start of the call, one of only 4 undefeated sides thus far in 2025. Manly United, the Illawarra Stingrays and Mount Druitt all in action tomorrow. But regardless of the results in those games, the Northern Tigers could see themselves remain on that list here. Free kick to Macarthur. It'll be Claire Corbett to take it. It's just tried to take it quickly, but being told by the referee to wait for the whistle, and she was in the process of indicating that when Corbett attempted to take it. 2 in the wall for the Tigers. One of them is Hayley Johnson. And get to see who the other player was. As Corbett will deliver that really short for Puckett. And Johnson will come away with it here. Johnson gets it away to Burton. Burton tries to get around Chantel Maniti. Burton looks to put that in behind for Johnson. Goes short for Mortlock. She'll win her side of corner. And that will be the Tigers' first corner on this side of the ground for the evening. Be an in-swinging corner here from Olivia Cartwright. And that goes over everyone at the far post. As the Rams look to hit quickly, Najima not able to bring that one down and will give away a foul. And Maya Cameron down here for the Tigers. Back to her feet now. Prevented the free kick from being taken quickly. And Azulna and Keach just swapping around here. It will be Keach to take it. She'll put it into the 18-yard box. And trying to get on the end of it is Dominikovic, but it'll be cleaned up by Lewis Draker. Tries to send it long. It's going to be headed on. And cut right with no nonsense into the car park. Picked off here by the Tigers. Saffron Grass out to Charlotte Mortlock. Will cut back. Backwards to Keach, who drives it long. Dominicovic will get onto the end of it. She'll do well to keep it in play, put it into the 18-yard box. Brought down by Johnson, gets a shot away. Gets a shot away a second time, and Hayley Johnson makes it 3. And Hayley Johnson gets goal number 5 of the season as the Northern Tigers start to create separation. I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever it is, I think the Northern Tigers coaching staff will want to make sure they have the recorder out so they can repeat it every week, because it's worked wonders here for the Northern Tigers to lead Macarthur Rams 3-1 here at North Taramara Recreation Area in the 55th minute of play. Corbett sends it long, picked off by Cameron. Liana Luong gets it away to Corbett, picked off by Charlotte Mortlock, who tries to thread that in behind. Hampshire will come away with it here. Charlotte Hampshire looked to play Leon Wing in behind, but picked off by Norton. A little bit of gamesmanship there, just waiting for Leon Wing to get closer before picking it up. This is Norton. Drives it long. Headed forward. And Charlotte Mortlock trying to get on the end of the pass from Hayley Johnson. Corner one though. Sorry, not corner, throw in one. My apologies. Will be my camera to throw it in. As far it comes in. Headed away. Bernardi. Still alive here for the Tigers. Johnson. Bernardi. Mortlock. Cameron. It's loose in the box. No one able to get a clean touch on it. Now the Rams do clear it away only as far as Keith, so it'll stay in the attacking half for the home side. Dominicovic heads it on. Burton gets it. Gets a shot away, but the flag is up for offside. And so I'll be denied the chance to make it four by the offside flag, but you can't fault the Tigers for trying to take advantage of that pressure that they're creating. Saffron Grass picks that up in the middle of the field. Free kick taken quickly. Dominicovic. I think Hayley Johnson might have thought she was offside there. It's the only reason I can think of why she wouldn't have attempted to go for that one. Mortlock wins it. A battle with Luong. Cameron loses it to Luong. Corbett, who tries to play Liana Luong in behind, and that one is booted well out of play. Off into the foggy darkness here at North Taramara. As the replacement ball has been booted away into the darkness here at North Taramara. So we're going to get a third ball now. Third time's the charm, right? Oh, dear. That's what I call the comedy of errors, volume 1. As the Tigers will try to work it out here from their defensive end. Under pressure. As Dominikovic passes it to Bernardi. It's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers. The Rams are saying they wanted it, but they'll get it here anyway. Must be a little bit further back than they thought. Najima picked off by Mortlock. But Maniti will try to settle it down. Pass away to Libby Morris. As Haley Johnson forces a save out of Lewis Raker. And it'll be another corner for the Northern Tigers. A few of the fans here in the stands, all around the ground, just trying to cheer on their side. Sounds like it might be some of the junior players from the club. As Cartwright boots this one in. It's a little bit of a flattered delivery this time. She'll try to get back to it. Maniti's going to get there first. No, she won't. Cartwright will. Cartwright puts a shot in. Saved by the keeper. As that ball is sent along, it's going to be put back in towards the Tigers' attack, but it's going to be out for a throw. And we're going to get a double substitution here, so it's going to be Lee on wing and Abby Puckett making way from the field here in the 61st minute. I believe Madison Swatridge is one of the players who come on, and I believe Matilda Wadowitz is the other player who's come on. So it's Matilda Wadowitz and Madison Swatridge on for Jayla Leon Wing and Abby Puckett. Dominikovic trying to chase that one down, but gives up on the chase, and it will be a goal kick for the visitors. As Dominikovic brings it down, Hampshire attempts to clear it. That one's gone high up in the air, and attempted clearance ball down by Johnson onto the left foot. Saved by Lewis Raker. Dominikovic passes it away to Mortlock. Dominikovic in behind. Here is Bo Burton. Takes a shot, headed away. Burton trying to recover. And she will win a foul. As we have a Rams player down inside the 6-yard box here. I believe trainer's going to be waved on, yes. Can't quite see who it is yet. Plenty more NPL Women's New South Wales action to come this weekend. As we've got close to a full lineup of games for you tomorrow. 5 on the docket. The NWS Spirit beat Bulls FC earlier today, 2-1. On the docket tomorrow, we have Sydney Uni hosting NPL Leichhardt. That game at Seymour Shore. All of these games a 5 p.m. kickoff. I'll be on the call for that one. While in the NPL Women's Distance Derby, the Newcastle Jets will host the Illawarra Stingrays at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Sydney Olympic will host Manly United at Petermore Field. Manly attempting to be one of those sides to also remain undefeated. Mount Druitt will take on the Gladesville Ravens at Popondetta Park. And the Western Sydney Wanderers will host UNSW at Wanderers Football Park. So all 3 sides in action tomorrow. They're still looking to remain undefeated, and all of them, if they win their respective games, will, they just not have to lose their respective games. No, remain undefeated. As free kick comes in and goes out of the field of play. Also have some midweek action for you this week with a Wednesday night double header. Sydney Olympic hosting Sydney Uni at Petermore Field. That one a reschedule due to rain, while NWS Spirit will host the Newcastle Jets at Christie Park. That game kicking off at 8 p.m. That one rescheduled due to heat. So we're going to have a substitution here for the Northern Tigers. Looks like Charlotte Mortlock is the player making way here in the 67th minute. And it will be Isla Witham in jersey number 44 making way on to the field. As the G-Mutt looks to put the pressure on, forces a rushed pass. Keach will move it forward to Bernardi. Come out here to Cartwright, who plays that through the legs there of Liana Lewong. First touch of the game for Witham. Cross blocked by Hampshire, and Corbett now trying to come away with it. Get a pass away here to Diaz-Wadowitz. Back to Corbett. And an attempted back heel there. Looking for Corbett. We'll see the Tigers get the throw in. And then, of course, PSA in regards to next week's fixtures, with it being the Easter weekend. Bulls FC and the Stingrays will do battle at 3:10 p.m. on Saturday afternoon at Northbridge Oval, with all the remaining games to take place on Monday with some staggered kickoff times. So be sure to double check the times. Got a 3:30 p.m. kickoff, some 5 p.m.s, a 5:10 p.m. and a 6:30 p.m. kickoff, as a foul is given here, one by Skrinajima. Be sure to check the listings before you venture out towards any venues over the Easter weekend with some changed kickoff times. NPL women's games on the Easter Sunday. Either be on the Easter Saturday or the Easter Monday. As Hampshire. Threads that in behind. That'll be Tilda Diaz-Wadowitz who gets on the end of it. Cross comes in. It will go away from everyone. Beth Bernardi. End up putting that one back to Norton. And headed back forward by Hampshire as Swatridge. Norton under a little bit of pressure here from the Dreamer. Gets passed away relatively quickly. Cage. Norton. Boots it long, looking for Witham. The long heads it forward. Cartwright directing traffic. Who's switched flanks with Maya Cameron. There's Maya Cameron out on the left here in the second half. Cartwright here on the right with him. Gets a shot in and it's curled inside the upright. And Isla Witham has made it 4. And you could not have got any sort of sweeter shot there from the substitute. Just 4 minutes after coming on. And Isla Witham makes it 4 for the Northern Tigers. It's Northern Tigers 4, Macarthur Rams 1. And I don't think she realised it was going in. Lewis Zraka certainly didn't realise it was going in. It's just snuck inside the upright there. Got the far post from the shot. And the Rams in all sorts of trouble here, whereas the Northern Tigers showcasing why they should be considered one of the favourites in 2025. A lot of interesting storylines developing around the league now that we've got a few rounds out of the way, and potentially some more interesting storylines out of this out of the weekend's fixtures, if some of the gossip that I'm hearing around the league is correct. So be sure to stay tuned to Football New South Wales socials. You'll be able to get all your highlights, match reports and analysis on not only the NPL women's competition but the NPL New South Wales men's competition as well. You can also tune into the Football New South Wales YouTube channel for highlights of the NPL women's competition every single Monday, which is where you're viewing this game. As Cameron put that one in, it's going to be Swatridge here to try to get it away. As the Rams on the far side, and they will win the throw-in. Bernardi, Dominikovic passes it away. Come all the way back to Keach. To Witham. Tries to get that in behind for Cameron, who's swapped flanks once again with Cartwright. It must be a luxury to have fullbacks who can play on either side of the field. There's a lot of fluidity in the attacking system. Saffron Grass. Go back here to Azunla. Has had a lot to do here in the second half. Was incredibly crucial to the Tigers in the first half, of course scoring their opening goal, but was picking up and distributing a lot of the ball as well and getting forward at points. That one's going to be headed away by Maniti. We put back in by Johnson. Sakura Najima tries to put the ball in behind. It's going to be kicked out by Saffron Grass into the Macarthur Rams bench. As the throw comes in. foul given for the Tigers. As get closer towards the final 15 minutes plus stoppages here in this game. And barring some form of miraculous comeback here, which would have to see 3 goals scored by the Rams. And stoppage time probably the next 20 minutes or so. I think it's safe to say the Northern Tigers have the result locked up as Dominikovic tries to get on the end of that one. It'll roll through to Lewis Straker. Although I did say at the start of the call that there have been a few results decided late that have both gone in favour of and against the Tigers. There's a foul here, and we'll see a yellow card for the Rams. They conceded in the 84th minute against Sydney Uni, with that game ending in a draw. They conceded in the 92nd minute versus Sydney Olympic, that game ending in a draw. And they scored in the 81st minute versus the Newcastle Jets to give that a 2-1 win. So plenty of late drama has greeted the Northern Tigers this season, and then they did concede a goal a couple of weeks ago in the 81st minute. The free kick is taken, headed in, and saved off the line. Haley Johnson being denied a brace. By Lewis Straker. A couple of weeks ago they also conceded, I believe that one was also in the 81st minute, to Bulls FC Academy. But already 2 goals up at that point. Bo Burton with the brace. They came away with all 3 points and were a few results away from the Northern Tigers from their season looking vastly different so far. They'll be happy to get all 3 points here as it's put in by Cartwright, headed back out again, so we'll repeat the process. As the Tigers enter double digits for their corner count here this evening at North Taramara. And it's headed home. The Northern Tigers make it 5. I didn't quite see in amongst all of that who got the goal. And it is 5 for the Northern Tigers. The lead Macarthur Rams 5 goals to 1. And if the result was slightly in doubt a few minutes ago, there is no doubt now. As the Northern Tigers are 5 to the good. Double substitution here for the home side. One of the players, it's Bo Burton, who's made way from the field, and I believe Savet Azunla. 2 players who have made their way from the pitch. One of the players who's come on is Katia Clement. As Mike Cameron clears that one out. And I believe the other player who's come on is Rosie Ewan. After that goal was scored by the Tigers. I'll attempt to see if I can work out the goal scorer for you, although I'm sure by now you've so if you can work out who it is at home, you've probably seen it on the stream as will attempt to pull it up. And Chantal Maniti's also made her way from the field in favour of Gabriella White for the visitors. As part of that double substitution. It looks like the goal has been credited to Maya Cameron. So Maya Cameron in the 78th minute, his 5th goal scorer. You would have seen that on the graphics. I was unable to with the position I was in, but it's the power of technology has allowed me to go back and see that for you, so I can properly give Maya Cameron her shout and her dues, scoring that one. As Isla with him in behind, pass away to Dominikovic. Dominikovic who crosses it in, looking to be headed forward by Hayley Johnson, cleared away by the Rams. There's Corbett. Looks to put Gabriella White in behind. Stopped there by Tigers as Dominikovic put that one out off Liana Luong. And it will be Katia Clement to throw this one in. Directly in front of us. Brought down by Witham. Keach heads it straight to Sakura Najima. Gabriella White looks to put Hayley Callow in behind. Will be a throw in for the Rams, and can they possibly get one back here? With just under 9 minutes plus stoppages remaining. As the Tigers will take a throw in. Just looking to take some time off the clock here. Result well and truly sealed. Want to stop conceding late. So last 10 minutes becomes absolutely crucial for them, as Witham attempted to get the ball away, stopped by Charlotte Hampshire. Able to clear the ball out onto the far side as Callow looked to put Gabriella White in behind. Cartwright not able to keep that one in play. So an attacking throw here for the Rams. Free kick in favour of the visitors. Foul won by Sakura Najima. Najima, who had a goal of the season contender last year. Scored it against the Macarthur Rams, if memory serves me correctly, playing for the Stingrays. I should remember because I'm 99.9% sure I was on the call for that. There's Corbett, boots it in. Headed forward by White. No trouble there for Anna Norton. Puts that one as high and as forward as she can. Corbett goes through here for Matilda Diaz-Wadowitz. Najima. Corbett takes a shot. It forces Anna Norton to dive to make the save. So she's only conceded one. It was to Corbett. I was hoping to add a second to her tally this afternoon. And it will go down ultimately as a loss for visiting Macarthur Rams. Tigers looking to turn North Turramurra into a fortress here on Saturday nights. And they've certainly gone the right way about doing it, as Haley Johnson will keep that one in play. Get a pass away. Cartwright will go back to Johnson. Saved by Lewis Draker. Who's directing traffic in an attempt to try to get it forward. Najima, White. That'll be Cameron. Scored the 5th goal for the Tigers in the 78th minute. And here's Haley Johnson. Cuts back in on the inside, gets a shot away. Diving save there by Lewis Raker, who was already on the way down as the shot was taking place. She knew exactly where it was going, had it well scouted. Repeat goal scorers tonight here for the Tigers thus far. They've got 5 minutes for one of them to get a brace. There's Clement. And Corbett. Tried to get a pass away to White, and Bernardi unable to keep that one in play. Tried to fool the assistant and the referee there, but there's nothing doing. Gives the Rams the throw. Haley Johnson booting that long. Dominikovic will bring it down. She won't get the best of first touches. She'll get a pass away. Will be picked off by Hampshire. Bernardi goes to Witham. Will come out to Dominikovic. Puts it back. And it's cleared away. Not as far as the Rams would have hoped. Shot from Cartwright, because why not? It goes well wide. As the Tigers go to the bench for the final time. And it will be the captain, Dominikovic, to make her way from the field. In fact, the Rams go to the bench as well. So one substitution apiece. So Dominikovic will give the armband to Saffron Grass as Jada Taylor makes her way on to the field. Get to see who the Rams brought on, so I'll be able to bring that one to you in a moment. But for now, it's Ewan getting the pass away. Johnson attempts to shoot. Be blocked. Najima. And she's going to be needlessly fouled there. No card though, as Saffron Grass gives the armband away to Haley Johnson. Morris attempts to clear that one, blocked by Grass. Bernardi now gets around Corbett a couple of times, but unable to get clean pass away. Corbett with it now. Goes to Liana Luong. There's Diaz Wadowitz. Puts it back in for Luong. In behind here for White. Flag stays down, headed away. And Bernardi looking to send it back the other way. Haley Johnson. Clement. Along the ground here for Witham. She'll lose it. Bernardi tries to win it back. He'll get the pass away here to Taylor. In behind, looking for Johnson. Hayley Johnson shoots. Hayley Johnson rolls it past Lewis Raker. And it is 6 for the Northern Tigers. As Hayley Johnson gets her second here in the 90th minute. And we have a repeat goal scorer for the first time this evening here at North Taramara. Northern Tigers 6, Macarthur Rams 1, and this can only be described as an emphatic victory here for the Northern Tigers. As we enter second half stoppage time. And the Rams, well, maybe try to, well, with them in behind here, could be 7. As Al Cordy puts it out for a throw in. I wasn't in any real rush to try to take it, although it will be Katia Clement making her way over to pick it up. She'll throw it long into the 18-yard box. Johnson will put it up. Some confusion, ball's loose. It's put in by Rosie Ewan, but the whistle blew first for a free kick. So it won't be 7th heaven just yet for Tigers, but still plenty more time to do that here in this one. And they're certainly not slowing down. They want to put as much, so they want to put as many goals in as they can, showing real attacking intent, the home side, whereas for the Rams, just one more would see them go home just a little bit happier, and they'll attempt to do so here as we come back. Cross put in by Najima, brought down by Clement, cleared away now. Not only as far as Libby Morris will go out onto the far side. Cross comes in, it's blocked by Cameron. We'll just get it as far away out of danger as she can. And that's full time, just the 2 minutes of stoppage time from our referees as the Northern Tigers run out victorious here. So I can tell you it was Janaea Baruti who came on as the last substitute there for the Macarthur Rams. But and Claire Corbett opened the scoring in the 5th minute for the visitors, and that was the only goal they scored. And from there, it was complete one-way traffic. Servet Azunla in the 38th minute leveled it up, sent it into half-time at 1 apiece before Nikola Dominikovic made it 2 in the 51st minute. That'll be followed by 3-1 for Hayley Johnson in the 55th. Isla Witham would make it 4 just 4 minutes after coming on. Came on in the 67th minute. The 71st minute scoring her goal. For Mai Cameron would make it 5 in the 78th minute, and Hayley Johnson in the 90th to make it 6 goals to 1. An emphatic victory here by the Northern Tigers, who remain undefeated to start 2025. And they'll be more than happy with this victory. In fact, I feel a little bit better now because I believe the ref didn't pick up on who scored that 5th goal either. So I actually feel a little bit better that I wasn't the only one who missed it. But Maya Cameron indeed getting goal number 5. As I said, still plenty more action to come this weekend in the NPL Women's. New South Wales competition earlier today. It was the NWS Spirit beating Bulls FC 2-1. This game, our second of the weekend, 6-1 in favour of the Northern Tigers. And all 5 p.m. kickoffs tomorrow at Popondetta Park. It is Mount Druitt Town Rangers hosting the Gladesville Ravens. Newcastle Jets will host the Illawarra Stingrays in the NPL Women's New South Wales Distance Derby. Sydney Olympic host Manly United at Petermore Field. The Western Sydney Wanderers hosting UNSW at Wanderers Football Park. And I'll be back on the call tomorrow for Sydney University and RPL Leichhardt at Seymour Shore. Henley United, the Illawarra Stingrays and Mount Druitt all looking to remain undefeated in 2025 as well. So plenty of exciting action here tomorrow on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel in the NPL Women's Competition. But from North Turramurra Recreation Area, thank you all for tuning in and joining us on your Saturday evening. It's Paletti signing off, where it's Northern Tigers 6, Macarthur Rams 1. I didn't quite realise how close I was drifting in at the start of the game, so
that was all good.
That would have get sorted. Yeah.